Hello, another pop culture enthusiast video here. It's too quiet or too loud, do the volume node because my weird phone, if I do that, it just ends the video if I mess with it while I'm recording. Don't know why, it is kinda an old model of phone and it wasn't super expensive or super cheap. I don't know, my parents got it for me like 4 years ago. Anyway, a lot of YouTubers are talking about their video game collections. This is one of two or three bins. I have a tiny one for my Game Boy Advance. This has DS games and some Switch games, and that has some memorabilia that's important to me and other Switch games. See any piles of while I read a lot, I read piles of books. People don't realize that, but you're here for a video game collection. A lot of older, more established YouTubers, I should say, have been doing this past couple of weeks, and I'm going to do it too. I'm not copying them, and this has been a thing since before YouTube was a thing. Now, what is Game Boy Advance? Smoothly editing. Game Boy Advance is this. It no longer works, but it's backwards compatible with the DS, and I don't have a lot of GBA games, so we'll go over this first. Jump. Backlit. This is a Game Boy Advance SP. Got many decades of enjoyment out of this. Well, like, how many years was that? It's like 2002 to like, so like 20 years to 20 to messed up in like 20 late 2022. So yeah, I'm gonna say that. Yeah, literally 20 years. I'm gonna cover all that up. That's info. That's the sticker. A lot of this stuff's here, and Nintendo made this, and I don't have a lot of these games, and I used to. Well, anyway, let's go into them. You know, these things aren't filmed properly, even for like the people that have been doing this for 15 years. So let's just get into. Open this. Have a fortune cookie fortunes. They don't usually eat Chinese that much, and let's not be mumbly today, Alex. Okay. Now, Super Mario Advance remake of Mario 2 and some remastered Mario Bros. That's very good. And next best game here is probably Mario Advance 4, Super Mario 3. Mario 3 is solid, but it gets really hard and I'm kind of stuck. If you don't have the right power up and don't time your jumps right, you can be doomed in the later levels. Doomed, I say. And Spyro is no. Let's do Pac-Man World. People think this port is quirky and weird, and they'd be right. And now I can play Pac-Man World Repack if I borrow it from someone or the library. That's a to-do thing because I still have this. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Some indie game company ported it apparently, and some British one that doesn't exist anymore. I need to do some more research on that. If anyone actually knows, if they're known for anything other than that. Spyro Season of Ice. I'm pretty sure there was like a Season of Fire too, but I don't have that one. If there were like a Season of Lava or something. This is pretty cool. It's back when Universal owned them before it's Vivaldi and then whatever, it's Activision, Blizzard, Overwatch, who knows. Hey, okay. These were fun on the PlayStation and other consoles. There was also that weird Crash / Spyro crossover, but we don't talk about that because that was stupid. Anyway, we're just quirky. This is Sonic Advance 2, which I believe is the best Sonic game. If you ask somebody that doesn't own this thing, they'd say, what the heck are you talking about? Even though Advance 2 is in the title, I have not completed this game to my memory unless I accidentally. This was my last game, and like it came out in 2004. Okay, yeah. So yeah, those are the things. I also had Wario Land 3 from if I borrowed it, and those lame Crash Spyro crossover games, and maybe Mario Kart Super Circuit. I don't know. Okay. Now let's put these back, and then I can go over my DS games. And I'll put the cartridge, the thing on the floor so I have more room to present and get them out as I talk about them. Okay. Put these back in here. That's fine, they always slide around. I fix them later on. Okay. Now that's out of the way, and let me move this surprisingly heavy box single-handedly. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, we're back. So the story with the DS games is that a distant relative's mom actually, well, some of these aren't mine, a distant relative's mom's son moved out, and she said I could borrow some of these, and I will explain which ones those are. Most of those I haven't played, and if should rando relative want them back, then I will let him have them back. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we also have method to the mid. Okay. Okay. Nope. Let's the first one. I want to start chronologically this time because I was a very young kid when I had the other thing. So let's see. Let me see if I can find my first two. And if not, I'll just okay. That's one of them. And come on, Ninja Destiny. Ninja Destiny. There's Ninja Destiny. There's World Ends With You. There's Kirby. There's Brain Age. This Ninja Destiny. Where's Ninja Destiny? Hold on. Okay, good. In the ye old days of 2007, I got the DS. And assumably you've known what a DS is and seen it played and stuff, so let's leave that here. Okay, wow, this video is nearly 10 minutes long anyway. Hopefully it does well, whatever. My Sims, I'd rather play Animal Crossing, any version of Animal Crossing to this. It's kinda boring, kinda lame, like the character designs, the Wii games that kinda had a story. As an EA thing, I'd rather play Spore. Not on a console, on the computer, and the newer computers don't run it, and it always had problems, and the game looks like it's from 06, even though it's from 08 and could have looked better, but it was in development for years. The wiki used to be bad, and now I don't care about that wiki. My mom likes Sims, so I probably got that. Here's Naruto Ninja Destiny. I was a big Naruto head back in the day. Naruto is a good franchise to have a fighting game based on, and it's a solid game, bit clunky, bit old, models look bad, good for the time. So many dates, can't tell exactly when this released, but I think 2007. I didn't really get many for a while. I still kind of hoped that I'd get some more DS games, so... Okay. A few years later, I asked my parents for Super Smash Bros. Brawl. A popular Wii game at the time, and yeah, you know what that is. And it had come out a few months prior, and prior to the Christmas or when I got it, I got this in 2008 instead, Kirby Superstar Ultra. I played this for about 4 or 5 years before realizing this was a remake, and it's a pretty darn good one. And Superstar, and they replaced some enemies and stuff, and they added some bonus things, and it's very fun. And let's see what other game was next. To talk about some 2010 stuff, which varies. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna pull out. Oh wait, this is another game I got in either 08 or 09, around the same time. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Darkness. This is one of the Pokemon game does not work anymore club. It's a Pokemon game that doesn't work anymore. It's Mystery Dungeon, you have fun, there's a Grovyle and whatever Dusclops evolves into. See, there's over 1,000 of them. Over 1,000. It's okay to forget Pokemon. There's so darn many. Anyway, it was fun. And now... Okay, let's just go. My other Pokemon game from the Pokemon game doesn't work anymore, and I wish it does club is Pokemon Black version with Kyurem, who is a white dragon instead of a black one. Wait, was it Reshiram? Oh, it's Reshiram. Okay, fun, whatever. Fun game. You've heard about Pokemon Generation 5. I don't need to tell you, it's great. Sprites are awesome. Gameplay is good. Music is solid. Nostalgia of playing it at my grandparents' house. Blah, blah, blah. Other people, literally 20,000 other people could tell you the same thing in like 4 different languages, and 3 of them would be bilingual. Anyway, next we have a game that wasn't so good. Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. A remake of a mobile game released only in Japan for Kingdom Hearts that had some dumb lore. Replayability level varies between 2 and 0, and the world design is so confusing and hurts my head, and I have to do certain trophy challenges to fight these blocks, and they don't wanna, and if you're over-leveled, you can't do it, and by the end of the game, you're over-leveled. Look, Kingdom Hearts 3 Cloud version is better than this. That's all. That's better. I admit it. I'd rather play that than this, and in fact have recently. It's not as bad when it works. Now, here's a game I think I got in 2015. Though this was both this and the Kingdom Hearts were 2011. Okay, yeah. Okay, by the way, if you have a chance to get this, we're 365 days over 2. Get 365 days over 2. Next, here's Lego Marvel Super Heroes Universe in Peril. This is an unoptimized Lego game for a console that some people don't care about. I wonder if that will happen again. Yes, later in a different discussion video, there's another unoptimized game. There's not really pay to win, but like complete these challenges in the levels, and like grunting and the lack of voice acting and the lack of content, and like it hurts my head. The game looks like it came out in 2006. It's from like 10 years later. Why is it so terrible? Story's fun, voice acting's fun, cutscenes are better on anything else. Okay. I have one more me game, and then I'm gonna go into the rando distant relatives games, of which I haven't played that many. World Ends With You, fun solid time. I don't know what day I'm on in the thing, but like, what the puzzle, Nora Mora, I care about the characters. The walkthrough says I did the puzzle right. Nora Mora. Do I need to play this to understand Kingdom Hearts 4, or the 3 stuff that connects to this? Nora Mora, answer me, you hypothetical game developer dude who's probably working on some other thing right now for the PS5 and Xbox that has a controversy when it's supposed to be exclusive to what? Who knows? Now it's time for Rando Relatives Games. This is 50 classic games. I played this. I'm not good at a lot of board game stuff. No sir, I don't like it. Flash Focus, didn't play it. Crosswords DS, didn't play it. Thrillsville Off the Rails, that's not even open, and I'm not going to do that. Brain Age, fun when I feel like it. And Brain Age 2, we'll try it at some point. Big Brain Academy, like the song in Smash Brothers, never played it. This is my Game Boy Advance and DS video that's very long. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'm not padding this anymore. Goodbye, and stay hydrated.